Bad ping.
It's not the PC, it's the server.
The local server. Yeah, who's hosting? Who set it up? Did Winter? He didn't do dash AP, huh?
I'm in your debt.
I will tell you, it wasn't my fault. I'll give you that much.
I see.
I was just a mere spectator in the whole scenario, just sitting in my chair, keeping quiet, just hoping it'll be resolved on its own, so that I don't have to get in trouble.
You order another noodles from the cafe, while your teammates are come PC7, come PC7, I fight you in Winter. Oh no.
There was this one time I smashed a keyboard.
Oh, I can't believe that. How did Mr. Frank react to that?
Well, he actually didn't know.
It comes out the 15-year delayed reaction now, Winter. I can't believe it. You smashed a keyboard.
I fixed the keyboard, But
we'll see how things get going here. Bleed, they will bring the numbers here, and will be a bit scarier here to boot as Jackie secures his first CS of the game there with the Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, 30 XP. It's going to come into play. I kid you not. Especially for a hero like CK with CM, you get level 2. Well, for CM, I'm an advocate of not learning first by level 2. I think you almost always want to get aura, so you just play a stable way of spamming your spell. Because the moment you try to play aggressive, you go for the kill, you're gonna feed SCM.
Yeah. Oh, Sunstrike to secure CS here for Emo, making sure he gets off to a strong start. We'll keep an eye on his denies now, Winter. Speaking about experience, you can start to see, this go a little bit more his way. You get 25% of the experience.
Yeah,
how much did we used to get back when Dota gave experience on deny? Was it 50%?
Yeah, half. It was half. Oh, actually, maybe it was a half to the enemy that got denied, but you get like... Oh, do you ever get XP? I'm pretty sure you don't ever get XP. You're just denying it away from
No. Back in the... I mean, I don't know how back in the day, but maybe 3-4 years ago, you remember heroes would get denies. You would get... If you denied a creep, you would get like 35% of the experience. Everyone had this. Am I crazy? You don't remember this? Maybe I'm crazy.
Probably for a short while, right? Because it was so broken.
I feel like it lasted a while, honestly. I feel like we played a TI
Jackie
on it.
Getting level 2 because of the ball kill.
Look at that. The boar. Straight onto the Bombi. Down he goes.
Oh my god. It was the ball kill. I kid you not. That 30 XP.
Yeah. I mean, it's 60, right? 30 to SC and 30 to Jackie. He really ends up making a bit of a difference. He gets caught off guard. Now he's going to come to lane. An even worse position here, Winter.
He's like, how did he get level 2 faster than me? How? Because usually when you play support in this lane, you're kind of also taking a notice of how many denies is happening, especially the range creep, and then you kind of get a feeling about who's going to get level 2 first. I'm pretty sure he did not expect that.
Now, caught off guard. Now he is playing into 2 level 2s. Not a deny to his name yet here for Emo. But I'm sure we're going to start seeing this mastermind get to work. There it is. Look at the experience start to tick up for Emo. Bottom. Toss does go back to the range creep as Castaway. Very long cooldown here on the Sakuchi, but Paulson realizing that it's about time he's got another ready to go and must back off.
I mean, they're doing really well at controlling the creeps at bottom, getting the wave. Like, as long as Pango can farm safety, you get, especially to your level 2 shield crash. When you're level 3, the lane becomes so much easier, because then it's going to allow the Tiny to rotate around, just get runes for the Invoker, or actually denying the runes away from the Storm, then you can basically do whatever you want on the Tiny. Zeus again, pulling the wave. So I think they're doing the right thing here, just making sure that they avoid confrontation against the Lifestealer. And obviously the Weaver, which is probably the strongest hero at level 1, level 2 now.
Weaver, who is going to be able to get his hands on the Lotus. The top Lotus goes into the inventory of SC. As Jackie now hits level 3, Bombi really needed to keep his distance here, but has 10 wand charges, so is not really too squishy as he gets a free courier kill there. Will he pay the price for that one? It seems like he just might. Axe coming in trying to offer him whatever they can. Jackie with another Chaos Strike here, reaching, another stun, in a second will secure things here as Jackie's going to be able to save the mana. Meanwhile, mid lane, Paulison He is going to end up dying. Those very early rotations out from both supports here, preempting even the water runes. It'll end up working out very well for Neon as they secure both water runes here. Well, just the one basically here for Ken, who I think is going to get another refill courtesy of the TP. This is a lot of support rotations early on.
Yeah, like I said, Neon needs to really prioritize the storm.
And it comes with a cost, and that cost is one Beastmaster life. As Bleed realize that the Rubik's TP'd mid, and they make a move immediately onto the Beast.
Just punishing the supports for babysitting your mid laner. But I think all in all, it's more important to secure your mid laner's bottle refill and his resources compared to the side lanes right now. I just feel like it's just going to have a lot more impact in the game.
Makes sense to me, honestly, especially considering the kind of matchup that you are looking at with this Storm Spirit, the Galvanized, right? With this Invoker, who
Top
may
lane,
end up being
three
pretty
heroes.
pivotal here. Rotation's top as they're connecting some Sun's Pulsing as well through the gate. There's going to be that Sunstrike coming in handy as Jackie secures it with that Chaos Strike. Really nice kill there. That's the Sunstrike, doing a little bit, getting involved.
That was like a TP, like die, TP back into lane, die again, for the Beastmaster.
True.
That's going to hurt him a lot right now.
Walk of shame time. And most
I mean, this is
importantly,
the power of the CK in the lane, with the Sunstrike. You're just going to be able to set up a lot of all these kills, and it's going to give you a very, very strong head start, and it's going to allow you to dictate play on the map, And Zeal, in the meantime, he's doing okay, alone. Just trying to survive with the braces and the shield crash.
yeah, I was
Playing into
going
a
to
life
say,
stealer.
they're
Can't
not
win the lane,
rotating
so you just try to
his lane.
survive. I think it's normal for him to be playing in this type of scenario because the Pango doesn't really need help. You just need solo XP. As long as you have braces, you have your shield crash to survive in the lane. I don't think you need anything else. Now 6-minute rune, power rune.
It's a big one. It'll go to the bottle of Ken. You had a lot of supports rotate from Bleed, even the Forge Spirit trying to deny the rune, but Ken will ultimately snag it. He may rotate down bottom now for a kill on a Zeal, who has no shield crash, but has a swashbuckle. It's a bit far, so instead he's just gonna maybe he's thinking about it, Ken. Oh, now he's gonna go for it. Yeah, for sure. You swashbuckle like that, Zeal, you're gonna be in for some trouble. Now he does have himself a Lotus, just picked it up from the 6-minute pool, but he's gonna go ahead and save that for his next life. In the meantime, though, there is a bit of a dive now as Jackie gets the kill onto Bombi. They may go into the triangle here as SC chasing after more. No, is only gonna be able to watch the boar die.
Yeah, JG is just getting bullied left, right, and center here. Can't go to the lane. When he goes to the camps to try to clear a stack, there's a ward. They come and steal, and now 7-minute Wisdom Rune. Storm has to come. Oh, Storm has no mana. He can't come to this fight.
Paulson is here. Okay, he's going to preempt at least the toss, the avalanche. Very nice telekinesis stun, as it's at least going to be Castaway who steals up that Wisdom Rune, secures it. But Jackie, he might go diving in this tier 2 tower. They will go diving in this tier 2 tower with the Phantasm to tank. They are going to be able to get away safe and sound. 2 kills there for Bleed. Even if they don't steal away the enemy Wisdom Rune, that is another, what is that, a 5th kill? A 3rd kill. My goodness, it felt like a 5th kill though onto JG, didn't it? Oh my goodness, this game is rough for our Beastmaster.
Yeah, the power of the Chaos Knight in the early game, especially with a Sunstrike behind him. And now it's not over. Paulson finds another kill. He's going to toss him out of the Sunstrike.
That's fine. He tossed him into range of Jackie, who is not going to have enough damage to kill him. A little bit unlucky there. That was a level 4 Sunstrike.
Yeah. Guess they kind of need to set up the Sunstrike with the Frostbite. It's more reliable that way. And Bombi going to get the D-Ward. He knows there's wards here. So he's going to be able to remove it.
8-minute
reclaim
ring.
that area. Yep. Ken looking for it at the bottom side. Nope. Okay, that's good for Bleed. As long as the Storm doesn't get a ball refill, that's good for the Invoker.
Absolutely. The only lane that's not looking so great right now is this bottom lane, where Zeal, he's holding on. He's doing better than JG. He's only taken the 1 death, but he only has 30 CS to his name.
Yeah, but he's level 6 now.
True.
I mean, Beastmaster's level 5, he's 1 level behind, which is a pretty big deal for the Pango at the moment.
I guess like you were saying, though, it's like my concern with this Pango is what exactly is his timing going to be? as he's going to be forced to use... Oh, he's going to pump fake the Rolling Thunder at least and get away here. Because what is his timing? When does he start rotating? Because even early on, if JG, eventually he'll get level 6, and he'll just kind of show up and roar him mid-roll.
I think he's only going to react towards the other lanes whenever Neon is diving them. But for now, I think his playstyle, he likes to just sit in the lane and farm and get his items. Maybe when you get Vessel. I think once you get the Vessel, then you feel like, okay, now is the time that I move to a lane and kill off, like especially maybe if you get a kill on the Storm, you know. But before you hit that type of timing, I don't think he's going to be moving a lot.
Yeah, he's just
CJ is trying to force out the roll. Yeah, just a shield crash, you know. He's just trying to force out the roll.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually he will. Zeal gets another jump away and is going to simply TP mid lane. Emo putting in some tower pressure now, utilizing these Forge Spirits. He's actually almost let his hand to Midas now, Winter. Pretty respectable timing. He might get it just around 10 minutes, as you can see constantly bleed, led by Jackie's Phantasm Illusions, pardon me, just heading into the triangle and ruining JG's life, basically. Emo, he might be able to turn, with the freezing field of damage onto Ken. He gets at least another ball lightning away. They didn't have this chain lockdown they were looking for there.
Oh, the tree throw!
Oh, the tree. Ken just enough mana thanks to the clarity and tread swapping over to Int. He will live. Oh, just by the skin of his teeth, even with that fairy's trinket, everything coming in handy there for him. Ultimately, they didn't get the jump right onto Emo. That level 1 Vortex pull duration is not really, you know...
Yeah, I mean, they didn't also expect the CM to be level 6 there, so they couldn't fight.
True.
The freezing field just made it really difficult for them.
Jackie's huge, by the way. Power Tread showing up to these fights with a Power Treads and Armlet.
Oh, top lane, he's TPing.
Yeah.
Okay, JG just backs off at the right time.
Would have been a quick death for him, as you can see him kill more of those boars. And like you say, Zeal just in this lane, continuing to be a bit annoying. CJ does catch up to him now even easier with the phase boots. There's going to be open wounds. We have another shield crash for a little bit more survivability. Zeal does have a TP scroll. Is he just going to get walked to death here? Okay, consumes at least a little bit more HP. Gets to the other side of the tower, and now he's safe and sound. But that was a... that always feels a little bit sketchy when the Lifestealer is able to just do that to you. Fortunately, he is still not going to take a death to him solo.
Yeah, he just doesn't really want to use the TP scroll because he knows that his job is to just sit here and react to what Neon is doing by TPing over. The Lifestealer knows that. He's trying to force out the... Because he has no boots, right? So he's just taking full advantage of the Pango trying to rush a vessel. I think that was overall really good play by CJ.
Now Zeal, he's had enough of that, so he's got boots ready to go. Bleed, they're smoking to the rune. So are Neon, though, as we are 6 seconds from the power rune. Last one was top, I want to say. Ken eager to get his hands on another one, but doesn't know what waits for him in the fog. Rune spawns top. It's a regen rune. Emo, he's going to show on it. And, well, with that scan, Ken's going to know it's not safe for him to leap down and try and snag it.
It just feels like they need to, I mean, try to maybe go from behind the tower. I think the smoke was fine, but they needed to be more aggressive after not finding a fight at the rune. I think the CK, like you mentioned already, he's really rich, he's very strong. And if he finds any hero, I don't think anyone can actually stand up to the might of the CK at this point. He's going to have an Orchid very, very soon as well, you know, so that he has a tool to kill the Lifestealer, he has a tool to kill the Storm, even the Weaver, you know.
Yeah, Ken's closing in a little bit on his Orchid, but his game has not exactly sped up yet. Neon haven't been too successful with their rotations. Ken has been involved in 100% of the kills so far, but we haven't really seen anything out from Neon too recently. This changes, though, as they do smoke and at least get Ken with his supporting cast into the jungle where they see SE. Jackie nearby, thinking about maybe trying to turn here. SE holding on the freezing field as they steal bite. We'll commit that onto SE. Rolling Thunder incoming, though, as the rotations from Zeal is here. But where are they making this jump onto? Bombi, he's the target for now as they bump him and take him down there. Jackie credited with the kill. Just a 1-for-1 trade then. Oh, is it? Emo, mid? Yeah, he's got Ghost Walk. He's fine. Or is he? Actually, no, he's not fine. He's dead.
That's the sentry in the lane, you know. Alright, that's a huge kill there, getting the kill on the Invoker. Probably had to use the Tornado instead of like the Ghost Walk, you know. Just need to make sure I think if he just tornadoes and he just keeps on running, he's probably gonna be fine there. Now 14-minute Wisdom Runes feels like CJ can just walk up and take the rune. I think he should. There's nothing stopping him.
Hold on,
the
Jackie.
lifestealer.
Jackie with that Orchid reveal. Look at the damage. They just murdered Ken. Rolled on up with the Orchid, and he pulls Bombi back down into the hands of the Sunstrike emo. He will respawn in style. As with the heroes gathered here, Bleed might just have themselves a tier 1 tower. What? Jackie, what a baller.
And he needs to be a baller for this team. Like, he's just such a key player. All his rotations, all his item timings, they're just making full use of it. They did, however, lose the Wisdom Rune, so CJ got the rune, and they are probably going to also get the other Wisdom Rune on the other side of the map, so at least they were able to trade that off for something. You know, losing the Storm there for the rune.
And the tier 1 tower mid, which is always a nice little benefit. But yeah, they will lose on the 2 Wisdoms here, almost certainly. A decent reveal now. So far, Ken is not going to change up his item build. I mean, he's in too deep now for the Orchid. I don't think he should change it now. But after that, he's going to go immediately into the Kaya. So no immediate save, Winter, for this Orchid.
The Radiance is coming.
Oh, yeah.
For the Lifestealer. I think the Radiance Lifestealer coming to the fight can be considered as a save because you can invest into the Storm or whoever gets targeted by the CK.
I could see
that's
that.
That's the way of doing things in the fights.
Well, I could see that. They only have the 1 silence on this team.
As long as the Lifestealer joins the fight, I think Neon has a pretty good chance of winning them when he has Radiance. It's pretty close. 600 go off. Needs another 2 minutes.
We are also just about 600 gold off from JG's Ag Scepter. So that is going to be another big item here for Neon Esports to join the fight with alongside this Radiance. And ideally this Storm... Pardon me, the Storm Orchid. I mean, that was something that you did prefer about this Neon lineup, is that they have pretty clear item timings. It looks like we're heading towards a triple item timing now. And Bleed, you know, not really sure what they'll have at that moment. I mean, Emo's got pretty good experience overall, and with the Midas is starting to recover. This armlet for Jackie, allowing him to put in some good work on top of the Orchid.
Yeah, feels like the CK is going to reach a point where he can't do it alone, you know, and that's when you're going to need the, I think, Pango primarily to join the fights to help him with the role. He's going for a dagger next, which is going to help him control the team fights, but at the same time, I'm asking myself the question, who's going to deal with Lifestealer? Like, I feel like when Lifestealer has Radiance, he's running into a team fight, he's dealing with the CK illusions, then it means that nothing can kill the Lifestealer. Castaway, he's going to be the taxi for the Lifestealer here, so Shukuchi in.
Well, they see him. They don't really like what they see. He's tanky, but they're blowing through him. Does get off that time lapse, and Gus will just be able to tank a ton of spells.
Not sure what they expected there. They tried to run up the ramp.
He walked up the cliff, immediately realized he was in too deep. And
I mean, what else, you know? Like, what do you think would happen there? They didn't have any vision.
They've just unlit the Watcher. Certainly they know. They're not really reacting like they know, though. They're not really reacting like they know. Winter, oh my goodness, another kill onto Ken. And they're going to close the door onto Bombi in this mid lane. Good spell steals here, though, honestly. But that stolen Avalanche won't matter much, though. Paulson able to find the kill.
That was kind of like Neon just not knowing what to do. They just needed to... I think Rubik pushing out the lane was fine. They didn't need 2 heroes to do that, and Storm could be somewhere else on the map, you know, either jungling or just doing his thing, because he needed to just keep farming, you know. I think even with the Orchid on the Storm, you just need to keep farming because you need BKB. And CJ has Radiance. He's going to get caught here, but Rage's in time.
Rage TP away. Easy peasy. Zeal top lane. He's more the one getting caught now, especially with the Ags. The Drums of Slom, Winter. They beat once again.
It's back, the Drums of Slom. Remember when this was, I think, every single game?
I remember PLs joining the fight and then the Drums of Slom making Beastmaster unkillable. That was some of my favorite.
Yeah. You have to get a pipe to pipe the PL illusions. Then on top of that, you need a Mage Slayer to place the debuff on the Beastmaster to kill him. I remember those times, man. It's really
pipe the PL illusions.
Yeah. Imagine the same Beastmaster with Bloodstone and Radiance now.
Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Hold on. We have another infest target. This time, though, it's going to be onto the Tiny, and he's just too tanky. Ken.
Jackie's
he
in trouble.
Goes down, but CJ, he's in on the Jackie. Jackie gets off a good armlet toggle here, but the control, it's too overwhelming for him. He goes down. They get the kill on the Paulison. Emo, he's got to turn and tail and run. Zeal clears out this wave mid at the very least, but there's a fight that Neon get right.
Yeah, that was the biggest kill they could have gotten on the map, the CK. I mean, this is the power of the Lifestealer with Radiance. Like, he's just that much strong. I mean, he may be lower in terms of net worth compared to the CK, but he's doing a lot just by infesting him with the Radiance and just making sure that his team has that extra bit of tankiness, when he's infested in. And now Bleed, they have to be realizing that the Lifestealer's timing has already entered the game. They have to be careful not to lose another team fight, especially the CK. The CK can't afford to die again like this.
Yeah, I mean, the CJ's almost just equalized the net worth with that single kill. I mean, he ended a 6-time killing streak.
Kill.
It was 1,100 gold total, 600 to himself, basically.
Yeah, and once CJ has Manta style, then your Orchid on the CK is not going to do anything against Lifestealer.
True. Still dangerous for the Storm, but, at that point, there will be Lifestealer problems, as you say. Either way, Bleed not eager to give up pressure here this early on as they are contesting the 20-minute runes. They're going to make the jump now onto the Weaver, who's trying to sneak through the river. Does manage to actually get off his Lotus, reflecting tons of spells. He's difficult to take down, but eventually he will still die.
Yeah, that was still a good play there by him trying to get the rune. Did he get the rune?
Nah, it's spawn bottom. It's a shield rune.
Okay, sure. I mean, either way, I guess it could have meant that the Storm died, if the VO wasn't there. So, dying for your cause, that's what you should do as a support.
Radiant are scanning.
Just keep scaling. I think eventually the Neon lineup is just going to be too strong in the team fights. For Bleed, I'm not sure after the early stages. When your CK is strong, sure, it's easy to play around the soundtrack, but you're going to have to figure something else right now. You're going to need BKBs on your CK and Invoker. You're gonna need a lot more items, maybe AC for the all the physical damage coming out from the Weaver, the Lifestealer.
Bombi. Oh, what a steal here. And I think he's able to get us. No, doesn't get out as he is going to be hit by that Sunstrike as well. Zeal picking up the kill. But once again, that is going to be the second straight Wisdom Rune that Bleed lose out on their side.
I call that
Winter,
hashtag
it feels a little bit like I like the way that Bleed are playing this, don't get me wrong. But they're just constantly skirmishing, constantly fighting, and having Jackie in the mix, which means that, compared to Neon, who have Storm farming some part of the map, Lifestealer farming some other part of the map, Drums of Slamming, JG is farming as well. Like, they will, and they are getting outscaled.
Indeed. Eventually, you're going to have to, I guess, farm a lot more on your Invoker. I think Invoker has a timing, but it's very long, right? It takes a long time to get to your super late game timing, level 25, you have your Agrims and whatnot. There's going to be a time in the middle game, I guess around now, until minute 30, where Radiant lineup is just way stronger, right? Neon is going to be way superior across the board. They're going to get Roche, they're going to take full control of the map. Their heroes are unkillable. Beastmaster is BKB, Storm. I think once the Storm Spirit gets BKB, then I think Neon can just basically take any fight they want to.
I don't know if this is a fight that Bleed want to take, by the way. We don't quite have those BOTs online for Emo, so at best this is a 4v5, 4v6, by the way, if they manage to finish off this Roche.
Yeah, but at the same time, they feel like they can't afford to give up the Roche because of the state of the game as well. If you give up Roche, it means that the next, 5 minutes, you're going to be dodging and spitting across the map.
Look at the Swarm Beetles. I mean, the minus armor, it's too fast. Bots are about to get delivered now to Emo, but they just couldn't take the fight. They didn't have the time.
Yeah, this is really, really bad news for them. And now Storm has an A-Gate, so you have to go through the Storm twice. And Bleed had the lead throughout the early game, even till the Roche. They had like 3k lead, 4k lead, but it just feels like it doesn't really matter as much in the team fight. Once the Lifestealer enters and you have the Radiance and Manta, his timings are just a lot stronger than the CK. And Bleed, they just have to try to split the map, look for the pickoffs, try to delay the game, and hopefully wait for your Invoker to get to a point where he's going to be able to solo carry the game, which is going to be a long time.
He's going to be going for that Lincoln Sphere first for Emo. I think he needs a Scythe. He might even need an Ags in this kind of a game. I don't know.
Refresher. Maybe not the. I'm not sure if he gets Axe next. I guess you need, like you said, you need the Hex to catch the Storm. And then you probably want to consider getting a Refresher. Double BKB, I mean double Hex. Double BKB,
Double
yeah.
meatball. Hold on, mid. Careful. Ken. That is going to be a, I was going to say, a very aggressive TP, especially for someone like a Maiden, but SC will cancel as soon as he realizes he didn't have much of a chance there.
Maiden TPing into the front lines, you know, just like that.
Battle Maiden, man. She doesn't even have the 20 talent yet. Just wait till she has her 20 talent. She's going to be laying down suppressive fire.
Double, what? AC plus level 20 talent, so you have armor as well with the attack speed.
With a Mjolnir and a Witchblade. Just kidding, she has terrible ins gain. Probably don't want that. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's also not that good for Intiros. What else do you want? Give her a brooch. You know what? Give her a Revenant's brooch. Revenant's brooch.
No, Richie. Give her a shot so that she can set up the Aghanim Sunstrike of Evoker. How do you like that?
Yeah, so she blinks in. She gets her bongo boots with Ags. Yeah, that's true. That'd be some good setup here. Zeo, he's being set up onto the mid lane now as he makes an effort for what had to have been a rune. No, he was just trying to escape. He dies in the river, falls victim to the Ken.
He's gonna
Storm
have
Spirit.
to get some defensive item against this OP. He's been like dying to it real time.
He's going for
Maybe like
Ags,
a
though.
use Lotus or Manta. I don't know about going Aghanims. I think you need something to remove the Orchid. Because there's nobody building a Lotus, right? Pretty sure no one else is getting a Lotus on the support.
The closest we have
I mean,
is a Lincoln
the
Sphere
CM is getting
for-
one, but he's gonna get there at like minute 40.
No, come on. Like 38.
He doesn't have the Philosopher's Stone.
No Filler Stone, man. That's problematic. And, I mean, look at the way that they're sieging here. Hold on. They're setting the trap now. They're going to try and take down Bombi. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. It's the Maiden who instead has sprung the trap. She's pretty tanky, but not tanky enough by the looks of things. Bombi, he lives a little bit, but is going to actually get killed by the neutrals. Goes to the Ancients as well, and TPing away in their face. Emo, though, he is going to get swept up, not by his tornado, but by that Primal Roar. JG rotates on over, puts him down. Basically a one for none, thanks to the deny.
I was probably the last person you want dead on Bleed. They could have just sacrificed the CM, they could have sacrificed someone else, the Tiny, but they didn't want the Evoker to die there. No way, man. That was not worth it. He is the only person that can kind of have a chance to deal with the lifesteal again.
Well, that's not happening now. Lifestealer now with a Basher. Got this over corrosion, Manta style, so he's no longer, and hasn't been for a while, vulnerable to the silence. Soon to get a BKB online.
I don't like the Basher though. I think he just needs to buy tank AC Academics.
You like the Axe?
So he doesn't die. Yeah, I mean, the Axe is just imba, you know? You need to hide because you rage in, and then when your rage is about to end, you hide in one of the other enemy heroes, and then you run around, and then when your rage is up again, you come back out and you rage and you hit again. Basher is like a kind of hoping that you can stick on the target, which I feel like he doesn't need to. You know, they have more than enough damage from Beast and Storm. It's a tri-core lineup. You have lockdown for Beast Roar, you have the Lift, you have Storm Pull. So not sure you need the Basher's lockdown, and you're not playing into like some BKB Black Hole or some Juggernaut that can spin and TP away. You know, so you don't need the Basher.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of curious. Maybe he thinks he can fight the Pango Ball. I don't know.
What?
You know, you can just start slapping the Rolling Thunder.
I mean, rage and hit the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
How is that a good idea? Dude, you know you can't keep up with the ball, right? The ball is going to be moving faster than you, right?
I mean, yeah, look, but the ball moves at 0 move speed if it gets bashed.
You know, it's like you're telling me you see a car on the street and you're riding a bicycle and you're trying to keep up with the car, and no way the hell it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, my legs cannot keep up with the energy output of an internal combustion engine. I'm not gonna lie there, but you know, that's like saying, all right, you know, give me like a baseball bat with a spike on it. Let me try and take a swing at one of its wheels. You know, then maybe I've got a chance. That's what this guy's got. Average American cyclist, by the way. CJ is, I mean, he is tanky. He's pushing nearly 3,000 HP now that he has. Here we go. I should get it here relatively soon with the corpse eater facets. But Bleed have done well to avoid fights now, Winter. They're closing the gap here as far as net worth goes. Emo's about to get his Lincolns online.
Yeah, that's going to help against the Raw for sure, but I think it's not an item where, okay, you get the item, it's go time to fight, you know?
Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's not go time to fight there for Zeal. Once again, caught and killed, and no way out. Still continuing down the path for the Ag Scepter for the Pango.
I mean, you were right about the backer. You were just trying to right-click the ball.
I told you.
He can't run away.
Can't run away. See, the car not winning this time, as that's a 3-second stun. Set up beautifully for that Sunstrike Hemo collecting the kill there. I always forget these ultimate orbs are more expensive these days, so Emo's going to need to wait a bit more.
Have I ever told you about my ultimate orb item builds back in the day? I just like to,
no.
Where I just like to get like a couple of ultimate orbs on Medusa, like just casually. I don't even like to finish a Skadi. I just stack the stats on the hero. That was my thing. Storm, he's trying to look for a target here.
Chasing, and he's gonna miss out on a few heroes though. Bleed able to get out of harm's way here this time. It's a big opportunity for them. I mean, okay.
I kind of regret a little bit telling you about the story because you're just gonna use it against me next time.
Yeah, just stacking ultimate orbs on Medusa.
Oh no, it wasn't ultimate orbs actually. I stacked point boosters on Medusa because it was just so much value on the hero back then. And I would get double Skadi on the hero. Okay, no, let's not go into that. I don't want to give you ammunition, you know, for the next task we have together.
Double Eye of Skadi, huh? Well, you know what I was particularly a big fan of back in the day? Ooh, I see just...
Oh, checking just to see if it works?
Yeah, it works. A little freezing field. That might come into play here, though. We are looking for a fight now. Bleed. They see at least a decent target on Castaway. There's going to be the initiation. Nice job tossing place onto the Sunstrike. Into the stun. He goes down. Another kill here for Bleed.
I mean,
they're even thinking about trying to set up for Roche now, Winter, but careful. Oh, maybe careful for you, JG. Gets off the BKB, looking for the opportunity to find a roar as there's the infested Storm jumping in with the amplified damage. On to 3. Surrounded is Jackie. Can he get out of here? Does manage to phantasm. He's up to the high ground, actually, and Neon, they've lost sight of him. JG, he might just go down into this, but no. Ken, he has too much damage. Makes the jump down onto Seal. CJ with a double kill throughout all this. Oh, Winter. I hate to say it, but I think not having freezing field actually made a difference.
Yeah, I know. He could have actually did some damage there that team fight around the Twin Gate area if he actually had freezing field. And now Neon gets the Roche, and that was a really good way of starting the fight. It's just running in, and then they got a buyback on the Weaver. The Beastmaster just knowing that he can't die with the jumps of Storm. I mean, he died in the end, but he bought enough time for his team, especially the Storm to clean everyone up. And now you have the Aegis on Lifestealer. Oh, okay. How are you going to kill this Lifestealer? Even once, you know. Killing him one time is a problem. Now you have to kill him twice. Actually, quite a bit surprised that they didn't give it to the Storm, yeah? The Aegis. I think the Lifestealer can't die.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
he was going into
it,
BKB. But
he's not exactly dying in the team fight, right?
Look, CJ, he wants to have a perfect game, you know? 6-0-2. He's not giving that up. Storm,
so
you've already died twice.
He's a KDA type of carry.
Look, I don't know the man, but for the purposes of the bit, yeah, absolutely he is.
Are you a KDA person?
Only when I lose. Like any good support player, only when I lose.
So when the game's going bad, you just try not to beat because it'll make your score bad? Is that what you're trying to...
Yeah. You can't give any ammunition, you know, at that point. You have to remain blameless. I believe that they don't have the option in this game. I commend them for taking that fight and trying to move into the Roche pit, and it started off decent for them, but things are getting mighty difficult for them now at this stage. Can they take down this Tormy? Ooh, pretty close, but they get it. And not a second too soon because CJ's already up to your high ground. Finally, he's broken 3,200 HP now with the full and completed Abyssal Blade. Good. I was worried that CJ was going to go for that BKB. Oh, what the heck was that? Polison, did he get hit by the... What did he get? Silence just immediately orchided, no toss back, but CJ, he might be in a little bit too deep now. Oh, but Bombi, he's stolen Rolling Thunder. He's cubing around this fight. CJ, he's gone down at least the once, and they've already used the Primal Roar. Bombi doing a good job at just delaying this fight, holding down all of the backliners before he's pulled in and killed off. That might just be enough time for his team to get on back, as Zeal jumping on in, trying to delay this fight, taking a bit longer. He's going to be killed. That's a buyback now, at least from Bombi, as he TP's back into the fight, but Ken with his BKB action takes down one support, looking for the second as Jackie pops the Phantasm, but doesn't last another second. Neon Esports bursting into the high ground now will probably force all the buybacks here. This is it.
Let's do 2 more buybacks. I mean, they already got the lifesteal ones. I think they kind of have to do something here again. You know, CM
there they go.
Probably has to buy back first.
Another Orchid on the Polison. Emo, nice job on that Deafening Blast. They actually almost get through the Storm Spirit, but he's going to be able to live just barely as Polison. He's going to die. Does have buyback as well. JG left behind. He is killed as Seal, having just bought back, chasing after more. They get on top of the Rubik. This is at least a valuable dieback for them. Ideally, they'd like more, and they're just not going to find it. Huge commitment here from Bleed.
Lifesteal got out. That's what matters for them. I mean, he's still 8-0 on the lifesteal. You know, CJ's playing the perfect KDA game. You know, not dying even once yet. He's going to build a BKB next. I mean, once he gets this BKB, I feel like, sure, you know, it's a little bit like the Agadims, but you get to just right-click with your hero instead of hiding in an enemy hero. So you have a double rage timing. Double rage, you hit the tower, then you BKB, you hit the tower, then you have rage again.
Yeah, makes the siege feel incredibly easy and powerful. By then, you might have 25 seconds for your +1 second rage. Brings that downtime down to 10. Almost fully covers you with the BKB. What's going on here? Hold on, Jackie. What are you looking for? You're looking for a fight you might not be able to cash.
He's just looking for any kill. He's going for a BKB now.
Storm, zip mid. Almost catching Emo here. Emo who's now he's going for the Scythe of Ice after the full Bloodstone. Okay, so what is that? That affects on Invoker. Does that affect Tornado, I wonder? I guess it does. It has a radius. So now he's got wide Tornado, EF6 Tornado for Emo. In addition to big EMP Meatball?
I mean, is this the item though?
That's what I'm confused. Maybe the balls are increased by the Bloodstone AoE, do you think?
Yeah, but they can't kill the lifesteal because they can't get the jump on him, right? So
that's true, yeah.
That's what the Hex is going to give him.
Yeah, I also thought it would be Scythe.
I'm not sure. Let's see whether the AoE increase helps them win the team fight.
Only time will tell. I'm excited to see it anyway. I don't know if I've seen an Invoker with a Bloodstone, not for some time. But Emo decides it's the build. He's won 7 of 7 in the last 8 days in his Dota 2 Pro Tracker pubs. Here they go. That's a fantastic toss back. That's just how you want to start things off. And CJ did get off the rage, and you're going to lose the Tiny. That's going to be a die back there. But look at the jump in now from Seal onto 2. They're trying to get through Bombi, but he's infested. He's safe and sound. Pulled back inside now and killed off the triple. Meatball's doing good damage, doing work on a JG. He's killed off now, and now they can try and focus on a CJ. He's brought back in by that Reality Rift. Pierce's spell immunity talent. CJ trying to fight through this one, Paulson who fought back. Still able to control him, lock him down, and what an initiation there. Paulison MVP, Winter, my goodness.
They brought the raid boss down finally. They tossed him into the clutches of his old team. And with the Reality Rift Pierce's magic immunity, that's enough, you know, for them to bring down the lifesteal through the raid, double rage and the BKB, you know. That was how much it took.
That 20 talent just in the nick of time now for Jackie. We'll take another look at that one in the replay. What a toss, Winter. I can't believe it.
It felt like the fight was okay, you know. At this point, like CJ decides to infest into the Rubik, trying to save the Rubik. Probably not a very good idea because he had to put himself in a very bad position here. Maybe if he had just abandoned the Rubik and ran, I felt like that would have been the ideal choice for him.
He ended up getting...
But I like it, you know, not leaving your supports behind. You know, you try to save everybody.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I completely agree there. Surprised that Bombi couldn't get out either with the telekinesis shard and a force staff, but still didn't work out for him there. And especially Bombi eating a reality rift, which ends up also pulling in the lifestealer. It seems like he tried to bail out of the fight when he saw the reality rift coming through. He knew Rubik was going to get pulled too deep. And, well, he ended up popping out on the wrong side of that reality rift. Really strong fight here from Bleed. Holy moly. I can't believe
That's why I feel like the Aghanim will give you over the BKB, right? Because if you are BKB, you're right clicking and everyone's right clicking you, you're not really able to stand and do much, you know. But with the Aghanim, because you're hiding inside someone, you're still doing damage with Radiance and you're healing. That's the difference between the Ag and the BKB.
Also, this shouldn't surprise me, but Emo's kind of kicking ass with right clicks by himself. I mean, he did more right click damage than spell damage in that last fight, which is pretty ridiculous. This hero is pretty badass.
I mean, that's what the Gleipnir does for you. Gives you some form of attack speed, and you have alacrity on top of your own hero. You want to do a lot. Calculate the Forge Spirit as well, because he has the Forge Spirit talent. Forge Spirit attack speed. It probably should, right?
I'm not sure. It might. That's a good question, actually. It might. That also seems pretty good here, especially with the minus armor that stacks up. Alrighty. Yeah. Well, Winter, have we gotten through the darkness that was this mid game for Bleed Esports? Are Neon kind of back to equal footing here, or what's your read on this game now as we hit the 40-minute mark and we prep for a third Roche fight?
We might actually enter the focus territory. I mean, there are one lane of Rax down, but it's hardly anything at this point of the game. Roche is going to be the next thing Neon is going to claim here. Refresher shot on Beastmaster? Who's going to get it? Storm? I guess Storm with the budget black hole.
Oh, right. Double meteor hammer, right?
Sure.
No, I don't think he's getting it, honestly. Probably to the Beastmaster. Hold on. Bleed this time they're in position ready to fight here. Winter, this is going to be big. Bleed, they managed to sneak around the cliff ward. But Neon, with pretty good positioning here, have set up a second cliff ward here to protect themselves. This is not going to be an easy fight for Bleed to approach. Maybe they'd just be best trying to take it up on the high ground. They're starting to pushing these lanes here significantly as well.
Lifestealer's TPing in, but he
did. Hold on, smoke breaks. Ken, he's going to be scouted, silenced up, sight the Vice as well. Can they take him down 100-0? No, he gets the heal off. He's just fine. My goodness, Zeal, he's in a little bit too deep now. JG releases the roar here, which does catch Zeal. Did get off at least a shield crash back there. As you can see, CJ keeping the rest of the enemy team at bay. Zeal, he's going to die without buyback now as the chase is on. Neon looking for more. The blink forward, JG refreshing as well. Needs vision for the roar. The tornado by Emo in time will deny the efficient play. Allows Jackie and Emo both to TP back home safely. The mistake there, Winter, not a second BKB. JG didn't activate it.
He passed the refresher shot onto the Beastmaster, so Beastmaster had another dagger and another roll, but it was again, you know, Emo putting the Lincolns onto the CK, saving Jackie's life there.
Wow.
Clutch plays after clutch plays.
Indeed.
I mean, you know the game's getting serious.
Hold on,
right now.
A toss back. It's on to CJ. It's on to CJ. This is just the Aegis gone. Look how big that EMP was, by the way. Okay, but he's going to come back now with a BKB on cooldown for 50 seconds. Hold on, he might not be out of this one. They get the first rage out. Doesn't have the 25 talent quite yet. Careful here, no vision. And Lifestealer otherwise too speedy. Gotta be careful for this Mindbreaker as well. They just got online on the hero, but that is the confidence, I think, just gone, Winter. They've just taken out the Aegis.
Arcane Rune Storm, Richie.
And careful here, Zeal has buyback again. It's come off cooldown here during his death timer. Neon making a pretty serious push here. They're not one to back down. They may not be ready for what awaits, though. The buyback ready to go as they're getting baited here by these illusions. So he even uses the BKB here on the first life.
Oh, that's not good.
They got baited by the illusions. Bomb initiating, but they do get one. Now G brought back in Hex and now killed off. No way out for him, but they jumped the Weaver first. Now they're going to take JG. A little bit of an ant snack here for the course of the Beastmaster. It's going to be the rest of the Neon cores who turn tail and run this game. Winter for Neon. They've gone up to Hygron twice and they've been rebuked. And look at Zeal forcing CJ to TP away. No Basher on this Pangolier, so no chance to cancel that TP there. No Basher yet, I should say. He's about to get that online for Zeal.
Yeah. They saw some candy on the ground. And they saw the CK, they thought it was a real one, and they jump on the illusions. And wasted their BKBs and they got punished, you know. That's why they tell you do not just pick up food on the ground every time you see food, you know.
No.
Might not be good for you.
It's no good. You don't want to eat the bathroom Skittles there that were that CK. That was a bold move. And now look, he's got an amplify damage rune. You're gonna get a fortify here. But this is gonna at least be one set of barracks, I believe. CJ gets silenced here real quick, but has the rage. Quick little bash out from Zeal now, who does buy out for the bash, but doesn't have the buyback. Emo, you can do a little bit more damage here as the Swarm Beetles come on through, apply to all the illusions. Tornado following suit will at least clear the path for an escape now for Bleed, who do not trigger any buybacks, but also do not re-give the glyph.
I mean, at this point, I think that the Lifestealer is actually not going to be able to do it on his own. You know? He needs the Storm to get air games. I think they need more AoE control in the team fights. The CK illusions are just doing way too much right now. And not just the CK, you know, the Invoker with his spells. Like you said, you know, the EMP is absolutely huge with the Bloodstone. So they need their own budget black hole to win the team fights right now on the Storm. He has to just sit back, farm. I guess he already has it. Yeah, he already has it. Farm his buyback X.
Yeah, he's got that ready to go. That is, I think, the last shards finally coming through. No, CJ still doesn't have his, but everyone else in the game besides Castaway has theirs now. Castaway, who, by the way, has an Ags and a Lotus, so it's a support Weaver, which is nothing too new. And he has finally items into this late game period now to become very relevant. Paulison with an Aeon Disc now on the Tiny. Got a Lotus for SE. Anything else major now? The Bloodthorn fully upgraded for the Chaos Knight now. I think nothing else too major here. I'm curious as to what Emo's going to decide to build next. He's got a stockpile of 6,000 gold. Has gone for a Radial Deafening Blast.
Can't imagine anything else but Refresher. Like, what else do we need?
You still don't consider an Axe in this kind of game, you think?
I mean, not really though. I think if you have Faceless Voice, sure. I mean, I guess you still could. You are counting on the Pango to roll on the field heroes, then you can get your Aghanim's Sunstrike off. For sure.
Well, here they go. Super Creeps or not, bot lane has shoved in completely, forcing back CJ to make sure that they can clear the illusions without taking too much damage. That Mjolnir will certainly help with the illusion clear a little bit. He has
chosen to go for a BKB instead. That's so you know, on the Invoker.
Okay. Doesn't want to afford to get caught. Thanks for the shout out. So he's got the Midas in the backpack, so holding on to that. Doesn't have money for buyback at the moment, Winter. He would if he sells the Midas.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty big deal that he has to farm it. But which mid player will tell you, I'm selling my Midas, you know, I'm going to keep it for value. No one sells it.
Look, it's coming off cooldown right now. Look at that. Continues to take in the backpack, of course, at twice the speed. As they say JG, at least they see his axes in lane. We've got Dagans now as well to try and take down these illusions to make sure they don't get baited like they just did on that previous siege. That's Neon Esports. They know that there are enemies in the forest, not willing to make a power jump here. Look at Jackie. He's just leaving his illusions out to play. Oh, and there's the jump in. Zeal, he wants to find a target. There's the bash and the roar down with the Zeal. He's completely alone and he's just dead. He is just 100 to 0 dead, but he does have buyback this time around and does force a little bit of utility. In goes Ken. He finds Paulison, but that is going to proc now the Aeon Disc. He leaps over to the other side of the fight. Now out of mana.
Oh, Emo's here.
He's still looking for a jump, but Emo, he's on in. The Scythe device onto CJ, but he's too tanky. He's tanked through it now, but doesn't have any detection for the Invoker. He ghost walks away. SC trying to release the freezing field, caught on the wrong side of the fight. Bobby steals it and will kill him with it. Two dead there for Bleed.
Crap. He almost did it alone on the Invoker. saw the power of the sorry, not the Agans, the Bloodstone with the Meteor AoE, with the EMP, the Deafening Blast. Just insane.
4,200 gold. Sorry, 4,200 damage done by the Invoker in that fight.
Yeah, I think he's actually at the point where he can kind of carry the fight on his own.
But Winter, Bleed decided to take a fight in what was a Roshan respawn window. Roche could be respawning here as soon as in 10 seconds. They haven't had to use any buybacks yet on the side of Bleed as Neon continue to push onto their side of the map now. Here go the Jackie illusions. They need to clear this ginormous wave. Top is also going to shove in here momentarily. CJ still has his BKB ready. It's a 7-second duration.
This is not looking good for Bleed. They might have to use the buyback on CM here.
I think so. They just might. Ken leaps in. They dispatch of the illusions as they look for their second lane of barracks here. There's another toss back. The silence is not in fast enough. The side device, but no. In they go with the time lapse as they save the day here on Castaway. Paulson, he's dropping low as they jump onto Jackie now. They do at least get through Bombi. He dies. Paulson is going to go down as well. As they do still manage to TP and escape. They trigger 2 buybacks from the supports as they kill the supports of Neon. But it's Castaway who is left without buyback at the moment.
Yeah, that was well worth it. They're getting the 2 kills, defending her racks. And now do they decide to go back the other way? Or they should actually check Roche first. They need to check
They should check Roche. Yeah, he's moving to his summer home now, which means, I think unfortunately for them, he's got a refresher shard. I don't know, do they want the eggs? Hold on,
oh, no,
hold on.
They're not checking
They're going
Roche.
mid. They're barreling Winter. Roll out the barrel. Look at it go. Here goes Bleed. Back up to the high ground. Looking for their first lane of barracks. There's going to be another fortify after this, which is why Neon use it as soon as those melee barracks go down. But then that is going to be the last fortify here now. That's Neon have for some time. Mid barracks will fall. Bleed not looking to try and force the game. Instead, they look bottom. That will trigger the glyph. 30 seconds until the Weaver respawns as Bleed clear another wave bottom and seem to head towards the Roche pit.
Okay, they're gonna go now. It's gonna be a refresher shot on. Oh, Invoker refresher shot. Please.
That's pretty tasty.
I just want to see like one team fight. Double Deafening Blast, double Meteor, double Tornado, double EMP.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
2 Sunstrikes with the Deafening Blast. I remember my friends flexing on my combos. And Roshi just goes down too fast. There's just not a chance right now for Neon to try and initiate here. They would need a Storm to zip in all the way, but that's just so risky without any lick of vision here. And careful here, the Jackie illusion doesn't spook him this time. The smoke doesn't break. CJ showing on the wave, showing aggressively on the wave. Jackie throws the stun, but he hits it actually onto a creep. CJ running in now is going to get involved. There's the Aegis here on Jackie. He's already down. He's already lost the Aegis now as JG looking for these backliners, trying to prevent the counter initiation. In goes even out. Raging Fury Invoker. He gets through 1. He almost gets a second kill onto Ken, but now Jackie on his second life. He's going to blow up JG. Rolling Thunder not doing too much here as Zeal's leaping on through, but it's going to be CJ losing the mono a mono. Jackie takes him down as Bombi trying to escape this fight, trying to escape this game, is going to be killed off. The Storm, he buys back, but Bleed only trade the Aegis for the full wipe.
Welcome to the Invoker show, says Emo. Just double Tornado, double Deafening Blast, and double Meatball. Just absolutely wrecking havoc in the fights.
Ridiculous stuff there. Invoker
And
dealing
the
2,000 spell damage.
And not to forget the million illusions of CK walking around. There's too many
making things certainly
things on the
troublesome
field
here.
fight.
And now Winter, for the first time, Bleed. They go convincingly up to the enemy high ground. No fortifies remain. There's going to be another fortify refreshed in nearly 3 minutes here, essentially, for Neon as they buy back now on the Weaver. I don't think he got a time lapse off in that last fight. And you can't use it on the structures. Down go the bottom barracks. Now it is Bleed who hold a structure advantage, and they're looking now to try and claim the Megas. 53 minutes into the game. Castaway is going to throw down the vision. There's the buyback from CJ, but they're going to have to do it for 20 seconds. 20 seconds now without the Beastmaster. He does not have the buyback on gold cooldown by 500 gold. Ken clearing the waves, has done enough now to spoof Bleed away. They will lose the tier 3 tower to the last wagon shot, but they will not have to face against the Megas.
I mean, I like it how the Beastmaster's getting Dagon to deal with the Legions now.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't deal with this.
I mean, he needs something. But ever since he's bought Refresher, he hasn't had buyback, so he needs that urgently. His Storm bought back.
He kind of needs armor item, don't you think? And he needs like a Shiva against the CK Illusions. Why isn't he getting a Shiva?
You know, you got a point there,
yeah,
honestly. He
like
did take 3,000 damage to CK Illusions in the last fight.
Yeah, he has no armor item with his build. Which is rather strange.
I guess the drums of Slam aren't keeping him alive long enough, are they?
Yeah, I mean, you're walking out of the house naked and you're expecting to not feel the cold under the snow. Where's your plate meal?
Neon.
It's the last hurrah.
Posture
They have to get the
for a fight.
They have to get the best pull they can get on Ken.
Bleed did not retain the Aegis. They did use that in the last fight. Jackie is about to get his buyback here. Has it now ready to go. That is the trio of course for Bleed now with buyback at the ready. And no one, make that no one on the side of Neon with buyback ready to go. Instead, JG is going to upgrade his Dagon twice from a level 1 to a level 3 Dagon. Winter, thoughts?
Why? Has it lower cooldown or something? No, right? Why?
Gives you more of a heal.
What the hell?
Look, that's the decision he's made.
So he's just using this to kill people instead of clearing illusions? Why are you upgrading it? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure either, honestly. Emo's starting to really level up quite a bit now. Approaching the second level 20 talent, I should say. As soon as he's 29. Wait, hold on. Careful top. Castaway. Leading them into battle. He gets the ward set up. SE, though, connecting the stun as Pulse, and he jumps him on through. The Scythe of Vice. It's there on top of the Weaver. They need to take him down. He does get off that time lapse. At least the Bombi able to escape easily now, but Castaway, he has no way out. He's trapped inside of that Scythe wall and dies.
No buyback. It's a huge window.
No
100
buyback.
seconds.
Neon, they go looking for a fight up top, but they find 5 enemy heroes ready to take him down.
I mean, Evoker had to use his refresher, so that's like at least something.
Well, true. Look at the item macro that Emo is having to do now, by the way. He's got this in Refresher, BKB, Hand of Midas. He's like, dude, 9 spells aren't enough.
That's why this
I need to have 9 items.
This hero is not for everybody. CJ? He's trying to fight everybody here.
CJ! He's dying, he needs help, he needs someone to save him, CJ! Trying to fight through this one now. He's got 1,000 HP on Corpse Eater as he's fighting through Jackie. The damage on Jackie, but they reflected the stun, they reflected the roar, and that allows Jackie to live to fight another day. He takes down CJ, he's gonna take down Ken as well.
Alive!
As Jackie stands his ground and he kills them all! Bleed! They win game number 1. What a comeback over the side of Neon. Holy moly.
I mean, Jackie is definitely the hero of the early game, and Emo is the hero of the late game. And the rest,